Saying that we're all going to prison.
Excellent work, Tenno.
What do you think it's going to be, Jared?
He's saying that we're all going to prison.
I was just going to tell Shaq to let it go.
Right. I totally buy that.
I give you coordinates. You go in. You
All right,
He's saying the
so
one we're
nobody
actually
but
thinking
you
of, we're all
comes
going to
out.
prison.
Good?
I guess we'll do this one for systems.
One more off the docket. Hop to.
I mean, as long as you understand that, though.
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive sometimes. With how long it keeps you there.
Die in a fire.
I wish I had a fishing spot in this area, so, like, when you're waiting, you can be doing something. I really do need to put something to do at this gate, though, because it takes so long to leave Cetus.
I actually got a rifle and a scope on this one. Now I'm just missing a suppressor.
Sounds like a better start.
Much better start. Shaq's eating some food.
Kanzu is right. The Grineer can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains.
Well, it's not like he doesn't have
Let's make
time.
this place as inhospitable as possible for them. Emergency Grineer supply caches are hidden in the vicinity of my waypoint. Empty them.
I like how all the water changes magnetic at night. It's safe during the day.
You're nearing
It's a
the
nice
supply
touch.
caches, but I am unable to pinpoint their locations. You'll have to search them all out for yourself.
That was deep enough? I disagree.
That's one of the caches.
Dirty
That's
dogs
it.
hiding
Only
inside.
one more to go.
it's not a dirty bit.
Well, some people go for that. Shows Shaq a cave. He dives right in.
Ha! That's Shaq for you.
He was right the first time, though. He found a cave and it was in there. Got it?
That's the last cache. With that last cache, you sent a message to this detachment. Nothing they have is safe. I want you to liberate a key
Liberate the
operations
camp. We are born liberators. We're Che Embera. And Wolf. I don't know any revolutionaries that could make a name
out
of
any
Wolf.
nearby hostiles.
Just know that you are one.
The location is ours. Wait. Incoming assault. Don't let them retake this
Seriously though,
territory.
someone needs to tell me what Rockdale is, because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't all be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
Every time I see a car on this fucking game, I always feel like
Just drop. Like, you can set explosives in cars, can't you?
no. I just always feel like there's probably someone watching it.
That's true. So, we're really poorly on this defend the area. Usually a segment we're good at.
Needs to be revived.
I've never seen it drop to 50%. Like, how much control we have. In the whole
antenna needs your help.
Took one ship out just from digs. One of the problems is, after you beat the area, there's still so many guys. I don't know how to survive that one.
Their resources cannot move freely around the plains.
Alright. Time to hope.
He's left the commander of his detachment weak and exposed. Capture him. Let's see what he has to say.
So Helios getting it.
Fuck yeah, finally a backpack. Jeez. Nice. Oh, someone just got ran over by a car.
Yeah. So what it does is when you hit 0, but before you die, Helios starts reviving you. But after you get revived, he self-destructs. So I also put the mod on that lets Helios come back to life like 4 times.
The officer is nearby. Track them down.
So I can get 5 raises of Helios, and then when I actually die and use one of my respawns, Helios resets too.
So you just actually kill.
It's very hard for me to run into respawns. Now Helios, if the enemies are nearby, can get shot at while he's trying to revive.
There's the officer. Capture
And
him.
he can get destroyed during that process as well. So
it is possible to get.
yeah, but in a perfect world, I have like 20 lives. Worst odds. Point strike. Well, back to base, I guess. Basically just this way. I like the amount of detail they put in the terrain, though. Like, they have all the little rivulets where the water would run down after the rain. Also want to grab this really quick if the game could just fart off for 2 seconds. What was even shooting me? I didn't even see anything. That's a fire. I like that. Crimson. Because regular Crimson's improving it. I didn't get to see that before it died. Was that infested? On my planes? I didn't get to see it before it was burnt to a crisp, but it looked like one of those infested that I made out of a corpus. Had kind of a square head, short body. This camp is always so busy, and it's on the way back, so you can't really avoid it. like hell, I'm gonna get this shape. At least I got enough eyes right. It's awful though.
Intel indicates the enemy has dropped a number of supply caches nearby. If you were able to accept this mission, travel to the
I don't
waypoint
really
and
want to go all the way
recover
back to the place I
supplies
just
before
left.
our enemy does.
Do caches.
You are nearing the supply caches, but I am unable to pinpoint their locations. You'll have to search them all out for yourself.
But like, if they're gonna do it, I might as well do it too. Okay, well don't die for like 45 seconds while I carve out this gem. Another one. I swear that gemstones only appear when I'm not looking for them. Good job, Shaq.
Excellent hunting. You found one of the caches.
You're one of those guys that follows instructions. Well, that would be sensible. It didn't say cache recovery in large bold letters immediately under the map.
That's Shaq. He's retarded.
Remember, it's politically correct, he's vacuous.
Just one cache remaining.
God, shut up, Broly.
I already explained that on the stream, but feel free to reiterate.
What? Yeah, we killed one.
Oh, the first time, I got one shot by a little spider, because I wasn't, like,
Aware.
I didn't know how to fight him. The second time, we destroyed him, and then we went back and did it for my file, because we were doing Durf's file first. And then we beat him so hard, he didn't even have a chance to teleport.
Yeah, we hit him so hard he couldn't teleport. No.
That was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we're both using Holy Blade now. I'm using Threaded Cane and Holy Blade.
I'm using Saw Cleaver and Holy Blade.
So for bosses, we pretty much use the Holy Blade, and for everything else, we switch back and forth depending on what the enemies are like. Because
what I feel like I use the Holy Blade for everything. Let's see that.
Yeah, like if I need to keep the enemies back, the whip has more range than the blade.
Yeah, but the blade hits like a fucking ton of bricks.
It just depends on whether or not I can afford potentially being hit because it's slow.
Like my blade's hitting for 600 every hit on my heavy.
That's the last cache.
15 I know is bad. Now it's this way out.
I'm curious to know, would the stream be okay with us taking a Neo intermission at some point and trying that Twilight mission again? Do you think?
Possibly. I want to make a lot of Warframe content for Planes of Eidolon, but...
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, break up the monotony a little bit.
I don't know, maybe around 7.
Yeah, that works.
You know what, Shaq? One of your drones is actually still waiting for you at the gate, apparently. It might be just a glitch on my screen. It didn't get the memo.
That was supposed to go fuck itself?
Yeah. See, once you get that first Gara piece to drop, it just, like, revitalizes you and you want to give it another shot. It's like
Another job
the great
well
sin
executed.
of Warframe. It gives you that little pick-me-up, and then you're hooked again. But probably in an hour or two, I'll head back to the ship, put some stuff on the slab,
You pay me
like
in red.
fishing bait and
I
dyes,
pay you
especially.
in silver.
We might as well do more runs while they're up. Oh, they rolled over, actually. So now this gives a Lith H1, this gives a Meso N5. Both of those are amazing. Vigilante Supplies mod? Surely that's part of the set.
Shit.
Handy with a... Couldn't get anyone to take that on. Early
Check.
lunch for Kansu.
It followed you inside.
What she said.
There's one of the drones in here, inside the city.
Shaq's the drone whisperer.
What have we done to the game?
Kanzu is right. The Grineer can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them. Emergency Grineer supply
I really
caches are
like
hidden in
how
the vicinity of
that
my
stupid
waypoint.
drone loaded before
Empty them.
Shaq did. Yeah, still there on my map.
You're nearing
Gonna
the
join your
supply
permanent
caches,
collection.
but I am unable to pinpoint their locations. You'll have to search them all out for yourself.
Do we need to make some treats for it? I know we're supposed to find caches, but I'm also going to mine this really quick. I figure if I'm going to be mining, I might as well make it interesting and do it in most ridiculous times. It's still on my map. Like, I see the blue dot with the arrow under it beside your character portrait with the arrow under it.
That's one of the caches.
Well, it'll still be broken for a while, so... I just need a minute. I'm taking a bird.
That's it. Only one more to go.
And I'm back in record time.
Suckers!
Yeah, I finally have someone over to, like, deal with the phone, and it's like the one time in the entire week the phone's for me.
That's the last cache.
So I had to go get it anyway.
With that last cache, you sent a message to this detachment. Nothing they have.
Sucker!
I know, right? Like, I planned to have help tonight so I could just stream without interruptions, and it's an interruption that I can't say no to.
This Grenier detachment is running low on material. Let's hasten the process by taking out one of their armored supply vaults. Armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mass from the guards. They dropped the data mass. Grab
I don't know how that stabbed. Apparently missed that guy, but...
Good. Now insert that data mass
I guess.
into the console.
Like, he still died,
If
just
they
not
destroy
from
the
the initial
console, we'll
blow.
never get the vault open.
I think I blew the pilot right out of the cockpit.
Ateno has fallen. Revive them.
Good one job, Chef. I dropped like a wee smarty. Now occupied with a greater portion of my attention in the game. But I found it, so now I'm playing the game.
Tenno down. Help them. Hold tight and protect that console. More Grenier are coming your way.
Let's put up some Worlds of Fire. So because I was holding the button to revive you, it counted as me pushing square to respawn. So Helios didn't get bleed out. That's why it should be a different button. Yeah, it's a sword mod. It's a pretty funky style, but it's not so bad. It's just real stiff.
A Tenno needs to be revived.
No, they're just using extended mag, obviously. But you can also put up more than one shield.
We're in. Take the resources. Grenier troops were desperate for the supplies. Let's see if that got a reaction.
Yeah, what I like to do for this kind of thing is I like to overlap. Like I put a shield facing this way, shield facing this way, so they intersect. They have a little triangle shield that covers all your angles. I just don't like to play on Volt. Like, I know how to build Volt for different abilities, but I don't know how to build Volt so that I can use Volt in multiple situations.
In the vicinity, but you need to draw them out to fight.
I feel like you have to make him into a one-trick pony to be viable. And, you know, Volt doesn't seem all that survivable to me either. Yeah, but Sonic is more durable than Volt. Sonic goes fast. Well, if he goes in the water, he just runs across it like Jesus Christ. And even Sonic can hold his breath. Not even Hydroid can do that. Like Hydroid falling in the water and having to reset. As ridiculous as them burning dead. But yeah, both happen.
Still bad.
Oh, Helios is dead, I think.
That's it.
Yeah.
The targets come out for a fight. Make it their last.
No, I'm just gonna respawn. The first few runs, I had nothing but energy, but now I keep running out.
loss of that commander will lead to uncertainty and infighting among his former troops. Good work. All your work has led to this.
Alright.
Take out as many Grenier as you can.
Just eliminate nearby enemies.
Target spotted. Strike fast and take out as many as you can.
Strike fast and take out as many as you can. I thought we were talking about eliminating the enemy below this, not how to catch them in the chain.
A fallen Tenno needs your help.
What is hitting so hard? Maybe it's nothing but bomb though.
Keep going. They won't be able to sustain these casualties for much longer.
Can't save you because you died instantly. No, because you were the last one standing, so you died instantly.
More Grenier amassing nearby. Get over there and take them out.
Like, I'm trying to muffle my sneezes from the stream because if I actually hit mute, it covers half the screen with that sensor box. This is basically like the defense arena with the big hole in the middle instead of a cryopod. Why is the last guy always like 100 meters away though?
Almost feel sorry for him. Then I remember.
4,000 credits totally wasn't worth it.
Here's your bounty. Swastula, you know.
Well, I guess as long as you're dead, I'll have to go back to town to respawn you. I think Helios only gets one revive. Like, I think the revives from regen don't get refreshed by going into town. Because we still haven't technically left the area. Yeah, I know. I know. But Helios died, like, right at the start of that one. And stayed dead. So, maybe regen doesn't get reset. Still trying to figure out what's going on in terms of Eidolon, so... Shaq, you beat me here. Amazing. What kind of deviant dance is that? Die, monster. I like how the reticle comes up red, though, when I aim at you. The game knows I intend to fire. It's loading Salamonese, boss. I'm gonna try. I can't leave either. I can't leave. Didn't open. It's not open. No, see? We're in limbo. I don't want to abort the mission, though. Yeah, I see it's loading. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Just had to threaten it a little bit. Okay, let's run one more bounty because they rolled over. So we have new bounties to choose from. And this one is for the Gara systems. And then after this, we'll head back to the ship and sort some stuff out. And possibly end the stream for the day. It's been going on for just about 6 hours. And then we may also have a special edition stream of Neo for that Twilight mission. And we'll definitely have the XCOM stream tonight. I wonder if the person who made New Monarchy Echelon plays Destiny. Tenno Debate Club. That sounds like a place you want to be. Maybe they're master debaters. I think the only weapons they added in this update were the craftable ones. Oh yeah, there are some, I guess, that were released with the Warframe. I think each Warframe comes with 2 weapons, come to think of it. Heretics of Hagane. I don't know, maybe we'll have to cut out some of these loading bits for the YouTube cut. There's probably a straight hour of just loading, if you combine it all in one segment.
Kanzu has little information about the spy's identity or location. collect enough intel to unmask this spy.
No, I've actually got to run to the,
Raid the Grenier resource vault at my location.
Okay.
I want to put them on edge, so they start making mistakes.
Oh, you dick. I tried to adjust just a little bit, and Ember's like, hey, how about we take a big step forward? Any fists? Since it's day, I do want to take a stab at some fish too. Water's so clear here. Ah, the Luminium got away.
You're nearing the armored vault. Take
It
out
looks
the
like
surrounding
Luminium,
guards.
doesn't it?
One of them is carrying a data mass, and we'll need that to get inside.
I like how the splashes indicate there's fish there, but don't actually have anything to do with the position of the fish. Oh my god, what's shooting fire at me? I'm just trying to fish.
They dropped the data mass. Grab it.
No.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console.
Yeah, if you hold the trigger, it only shoots one shot, because it shoots one on the pull, one on the release.
Grab it. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Alright. That's it. Turning on world and fire while I go fishing. Just want to catch one fish. Got it. A shark eel.
A fallen Tenno needs your help.
Yeah, another way. How did you die? You had like 10 seconds. You gave up the ghost?
Still hacking. Brace yourself for more fighters.
I trusted you. And what you've been doing now. Too bad there's not that many electronic devices for you to really get the most of. Yeah, I mean, you get a damage multiplier for every device that's it too, don't you? Because they tweaked it slightly from its original form. I'm sure glad we cracked that vault.
Crucial details about the spy. The walls are closing.
Like, a few copies of each resource aren't bad.
Take out this camp. Once liberated, I'll
But for how many minutes you have to defend it? 6 seems a bit low. Especially since you get 10 from breaking the actual resource node.
You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles. You've captured the location. Do not let them retake it.
Yeah. Here there be monsters. Stealth kill affinity bonus from shooting a ship right now. I guess some of my shots over penetrated and hit the horde. Where the enemy go. The thing is, these guys are too weak to even get into camp. So I think if they want to make the bounty system better, they should add Gara parts for the higher level ones too. Because until you get Gara, all you're going to do is the 3 low-level ones. It's a bit tedious. But you have no choice, it's the only way to do it. They have good variety in mission combinations, but not enough for the drop rate. Like, you're gonna get lots of the same missions. Although we never got that detonate mission again, that we actually failed. It might only be in the high tier ones.
Thanks to you, the spy has been unmasked. They're fleeing Cetus on foot.
Because I think that might have been high. That might have been like tier 4. That'd be a great scene in the Samurai movie. Samurai slides by and then cuts all the fruit off a tree as they're going by without stopping. You say this is like 1,500 meters away when we started. It's literally the exact opposite side of the map. Like we passed home. It's like Monopoly. My finger's actually getting tired from doing all these rolling jumps. still not there yet. Oh my lord, we're still not there yet. It's gonna take longer to travel here than to do the mission.
The officer is nearby. Track them down.
We still have, like...
There's the officer. Capture them.
Look. There's the guy. Down. Yeah, we finished it. That's how it took to get here.
Thank the Unum. Without
But we got the systems.
You earned this bounty, Kiddo.
So, Shaq, do you want to head back to the jump ship, or do you want to try for the helmet again? I'm revitalized. Everything's right in the world. Like, we can make time. It's our stream. Yeah, well, it's also not magnetic in the daytime. It's only magnetic at night. But every time I try stopping in mildly clear water, there's a grenade up my ass. Just like jams two fingers in, hooks and twists. Yeah, so there's probably different species of fish in each environment. When there is fish, a lot of them just don't ripple most of the time. And sometimes you can't tell if it's rippling because there's an asshole in the sky shooting 1,000 bullets at you. Anyway, let's grab the your optics bounty again. This is worse than the gatekeeper from Lord of the Rings. That wasn't going to let the hobbits in to breathe. It's worse than the gates of the Emerald City in Wizard of Oz.
Another job well executed.
I'll probably skin my fish next time we come back. Because I'm likely to catch some more before then.